Good morning. Welcome to your stretch, lengthen, and release, or whenever you are tuning in. We'll take a deep dive into some really great movements, and then we'll actually spend a little bit of time doing some yin for the lower body. So that means we're holding postures for about the 3 to 5 minute threshold. So with that, let's go ahead and just start seated because we'll go right into some fluid movement so we can lengthen that time for yin. So go ahead and take a moment to get nice and comfy. Half lotus, full lotus, crisscross, anything that feels good. Roll those shoulder blades down and away. Grow that spine nice and tall and just connect with your breath. And from this little place of seated meditation, take a moment to set your intention, something that you want to focus on in this class specifically, or maybe it's something that you're working on this week or this month. As always, whatever it is, let your body, your mind fully connect with it from the top of your head down to the tips of your toes. And from here, I'll begin some neck stretches. On that next exhale of yours, take that chin to your chest, let your head hang heavy. On your inhale, take your right ear to your right shoulder. Right hand can rest on top of the head as you walk those left fingertips out to the side or palm facing away, thumb down, swing it to the small of your back. Play around with both variation, which feels better. Or you can just keep your left hand rested on your thigh. And exhale, tuck your chin to your chest, let your head hang heavy. We'll take this over to the other side. Inhale your left ear, left shoulder. Left hand can rest on top of the head. Walk those right fingertips out to the side or palm facing away, thumb down, swing it to the small of your back. Interesting. a few more breaths. Sorry, I had an alert that my computer wasn't charging. I didn't want to lose you guys. One more breath. And exhale, take your chin to your chest. Relax that left hand down. And inhale, we'll look up, gather the energy room, hands reach high overhead in prayer. Take a few breaths here, just reaching the arms with every inhale, growing that spine nice and tall, expanding the rib cage. And exhale, pulling the navel in, even with a little bit of shrug. And we'll move into a gentle twist on your exhale, right hand, left knee, left hand behind you. Inhale, find length, exhale, twist. And inhale, we'll unravel, take the arms back high from our next exhale, take that twist, right hand behind, left hand on that right knee. Inhale, find that length. Exhale, twist into that space, looking back behind you. And on your next inhale, unravel, take the hands back high. On your exhale, reach up to the side and then place those hands on the knees. We'll stir the pot here. Exhale, reaching that heart forward and then pull that spine back. Rotating through. Nice big circles. We'll take one more complete breath.
Our roots run deep underground. Dun, dun,
Take two more breaths.
dun, 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 dun. I'm just a tree in the middle of
And
the
after that
forest.
last exhale, inhale back to that neutral
I'm
spine. We'll take
not
a spinal
asleep.
balance. On your inhale, lengthen that right leg
I'm
long.
just resting
And
my
we'll go
soul.
right on into our bird dog
I'm
spinal
just a
balance by
tree
lifting that left arm as well. Thumb points
in the
up, toes
middle of the
point down.
forest. I'm not asleep. I'm just resting my soul. Our roots run deep underground. Our roots run deep underground. Our roots run deep underground. Our roots run deep under. Our roots run deep underground. Our roots run deep.
On your exhale, drop that left hand down. Keep the right leg lifted. And next exhale, step your right toes to the top of your mat. Shift that weight forward. Come into that lunge. Open up that psoas and hip flexor.
Deep, deep, deep under, deep, deep, deep under.
Usually when I'm coming up with yoga flows, I often ask myself why I always end up in a lunge back to a half split. And then I do it and I'm reminded that it feels too good and your body needs it so much. And so I stop those little voices that come up with something more creative, which I do like to do. Then also just something so simple feels so good and releases so much tension in our legs and the front of our hips. So it's nice to revisit a few times every other class. And we'll shift this back into our half splits. Inhale, reaching that heart forward, option to stay high, or exhale, lower all the way down. Bringing our nose towards our toes and down to our knee as fast as possible. On your next inhale, slowly flow forward. Frame the foot with your hands. Step that right leg back long. And return back down to your box. I'll take this on the other side. Make sure our left leg feels just as great as that right. So on your inhale, lengthen that left leg long. And we'll go right into that bird dog spinal balance, lifting up that right arm. Thumb points up. And drop that right and down. Keep the left leg lifted and long. And next exhale, step that left foot to the top of your mat. Shift that weight forward. And opening up the psoas and hip flexor on the front of this right leg. From here, we'll back this for splits. Inhale, shifting your weight back. Bringing the knee with our hands. Reach that heart forward on the inhale and exhale. Slowly drop the chin, nose towards the knee. Or you're welcome to sit all the way back into a full half split, dropping down to those sit bones. And on your next inhale, slowly walk your hands to frame those left toes. We'll step the left toes back on. And next exhale, drop that left knee down. From here, we'll come into our downward facing dog just for a nice little full body stretch. Going slow to get there. Inhale, shift that weight forward, curl the toes. Exhale, lift back and away. Taking a nice little wave as we send our heels down to our mat. Feel free to rise up on the toes, drop down to the heels, pedal out through the knees. Any little movement that you may need. Open up the front of our chest, allow the back of the legs to open.
Try to sleep in my head, you're the best kind of therapy.
And just to warm up the upper body, we'll take a mini version of our sun salutation, so literally just 20% of it. So walking our hands to our toes. So on that next exhale, walk your hands to our toes. When you get there, halfway lift. On your exhale, feet forward fold. Option to take a ragdoll. Hands to the opposite elbows. Sway side to side. You can take a shoulder rinse, interlacing your fingers at the sacrum and reach those bounded hands forward. Sometimes our head is below our heart. Releasing some stress and tension through the body. So really take those exhales to your advantage. If you have bounded hands on your next exhale, take them down to the toes. Halfway lift out. On your exhale, we'll walk forward to a plank, and then on our exhale, back to down dog. If you need, you could shorten your stance with the hands and toes. We're taking a revolved down dog, taking our right hand to our left knee or shin, whatever we can hold. Gently twist look beyond our left shoulder. And unravel back to our down dog. Taking our little baby 20% moon salutation on the exhale, walking the hands to the toes. Halfway lift, inhale when you get there. Take a moment to really lengthen the spine. And exhale back to your forward fold. Take any little arm variation that feels good. Finger paint your mat, take a ragdoll, sway side to side, find movement, find a shoulder rinse. And on your exhale, release that bind if you have it. Next, inhale, halfway lift, straight, strong spine. We'll hold here just for a breath to avoid becoming too dizzy. That blood rush down to the head. And exhale, walk your hands forward. On that inhale, you should be in the plank. And exhale, down dog. We'll take that revolve. Down dog on our left side. On your exhale, reach that left hand how far you can. Chin, ankle, or just below the knee. If you need to shorten that stance, you can. Just a gentle little twist. Looking under your right arm as best as possible.
I'm calling on you. Loving on you.
And on your inhale, unravel. Exhale, press to your down dog. Allowing the calves and the back of the hamstrings to relax. Next, inhale, shift your weight to your plank. Drop down to those knees. Cross your ankles behind you. We'll roll those legs forward for a Passion deep seated forward fold. Hopefully the legs are a little bit more warm. Inhale, take the hands high. On your exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat down.
Calling on you. I'm calling on you. Loving on you.
And on your inhale, slowly sit up, give your legs a nice little shake, and we'll move into more of our yin practice that's lower body based. You're going to shift your weight side to side, come in to butterfly, bringing the heels together as close as you can if you want those outer hips as your focus. And remember, you're welcome to push them away. Sorry, I said that wrong. Inner thigh focus, and then push them away for that outer thigh focus if you need. Whichever variation you're taking, remember to grow that spine nice and tall first. Breathe the heart, and then round out through the spine.
I'm calling on you. Loving on you. Yeah. Calling on you. I'm calling on you.
Just a little gentle reminder about the beginning of our yin practice. So we are holding postures again for about 3 to 5 minutes. And as we tap into that, we move from just lengthening the muscles and the tissue to really begin to focus on some ligaments and joint health as well. And as we're holding these postures, we get to sink into a deeper meditation, maybe come back to our intention that we created. It's usually not easy just to sink into a posture and hold it for very long. Obviously, this is different than holding a chair pose for 3 to 5 minutes. But even the challenge of not moving, not being cued with breath, not knowing when the end is coming, we actually allow our body and our mind to fully surrender and let go. One of the most beautiful things is when we let go of that control, we see how far our body can go. We see how peaceful and calming our breath can be. And we release judgment of where we think we should be or what we should look like in a posture. So I invite you for the next half of this class, this next part of the series, to fully embrace that. Meet yourself where you are. approach each posture as we hold it with kindness. Out of the postures are just as important as the breaths we took to come in. So on your inhale, slowly begin to lift up that spine first. You'll take the pressure off those inner thighs. Take a breath there. For some, it may feel better to push the heels away and straighten out the legs. For others, it may feel better to close the knees and then walk the heels forward. And you remember in yin posture, we try not to do counter postures right away because our body has its own natural systems and processes to help flush the area. Because we held it for a while, it'll take about 30 minutes after we get out of the posture for the body to unwind and unbind and flush out the area. So you might not even notice how great it feels until the end of class, at least for this posture, and then carrying on after class. So with all of that from here, we'll lay on our back to take a figure four. If you prefer to take pigeon, you're welcome to do that. Slowly lowering on our back, heels towards our sit bones. We'll start with our right leg, cross the ankle over our left knee, and on our exhale, bring the left knee towards our chest. You can reach around and through that bind to add some weight in the front of the left knee to bring your right shin closer to your chest. On your next inhale, slowly allow this left heel to reach your mat. Keep your figure four with your right ankle over that left knee, and we'll move into a gentle twist, not holding it quite as long as our Korean practice. So on your exhale, slowly begin to drop that left knee. You're welcome to keep this right leg in that figure four. It's a little bit more gentle. You can stack the right knee over the left. You can come into a true supine twist, or you can grab those eagle legs, wrapping your right leg over the left, full cross-legged, and then drop that left knee. So what we're doing with this posture is after we compress the hips, we're bringing some attention, some blood flow down into the hip. We're wringing it out just like a sponge, twisting and releasing, and just giving our body and our lymph system that is concentrated in our groin area to be stimulated, activated to help move any stagnant areas, any tension, or anything that we brought down from our and into our hips from our figure four. And on your inhale, slowly begin to bring that twist back to center. Unravel the legs. Take a breath here. Just make sure that spine melts into your mat. And we'll take our figure four on the other side. Gently cross that left ankle over the right. As you feel stable, your next exhale brings that right knee to your chest. You can wrap your hands in front of that right knee and chin to bring that left shin as possible, as close as possible to your chest. Remember to work with your breathing. Allow everything to go on those exhales. Visualize your body releasing this tension that you feel, this openness that you're gaining. Envision filling this up with more positive energy, more clarity in your cells, more openness for movement, however that supports you in the rest of your day and your week. Whether you're going on walks, hikes, bike rides, just enjoying stillness in other ways. And from here, on that next inhale, slowly allow that right heel to reach down to your mat. Keep that figure four. We'll take a breath here. And remember those different variations for our twist. On that next exhale, we'll take a twist to the right, whether that's a supine twist, eagle legs, working a little bit deeper part of the spine, keeping that figure four, taking it nice and gentle. And the intention of this posture is, since we brought a lot of awareness and even compression down in the hip, we're allowing our body, just like a sponge, as if we're wringing it out, to take this twist to our advantage of our lymphatic system, to aid the system in removing anything that doesn't serve us, literally removing that tension, stagnation in our body. Sometimes when you feel heavy when you're waking up, that can be a signal that you're carrying a little extra inflammation in your body. It could have been very natural from the previous day's workout, and so you're holding on to some water because your body worked so hard. Other times it's a little bit different signal of our thyroid hormones and all of those things. But by signaling to our system, our lymphatic system, to help move around that stagnation, that inflammation, we can help our body release what it's holding on to that it does not need. That can also work on an energetic level as well. And on the inhale, slowly bring these legs back to center, resting firmly on that low back, allowing the spine to melt in our mat. And then we'll unravel that left leg from our figure four. And from here, we'll slowly lift our legs up to the ceiling. You're welcome to come into a shoulder stand if that feels better for you. But we're just taking a little extra time to drain anything out from our legs that may need some help, some lactic acid. And just like those twists we ended our figure four with, don't hold this as long, no need to make the toes cold. But just long enough to allow that lactic acid stagnation to travel down the legs, since we activated our lymph system, using gravity to our advantage. And on a slow exhale, drop your heels down to the mat. Take a breath here. And walk those heels forward, lengthening out the legs, coming fully into your Shavasana. From here, you're welcome to give your legs a nice little shake. Just rock side to side. Make sure that you're firmly rested on your mat. Allow the feet to fan open. Hands can rest down by your side body, as always, facing up. Or you can take one hand to your heart, one to your belly. Again, just recharging yourself a little bit with this posture. If your hands are open by your side body, you're just surrendering and open. But if you need a little extra TLC, remember to take that hand to your heart and belly. And you're welcome to stay here, but if you want to find some movement to join me in seated, you're welcome to do that as well. First by wiggling the toes, wiggling the fingers, slowly walking your heels towards your sit bones. For this one, you're welcome to find some movement, maybe some windshield wipers, or you can just roll to the side of your choice and take 3 breaths there. Remember that the last posture of our yin practice takes about 30 minutes to maximize that benefit. So those were the figure 4 and our twist. So hopefully 30 minutes from now, you'll begin to feel those benefits and feel a little bit more open for movement. But if you are seated, we'll go ahead and close our practice. Inhale, take the hands high, gather the energy in the room that you created, and bring that on down to your heart on that exhale, fully embracing this energy, beauty, calmness, stillness that you created. Deep inhale, deep exhale. And from here, with my hands in my third eye center, guiding force and intuition, I thank you deeply for joining me. It was always an honor to connect before class and then guide you through a flow. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. The light within me honors, acknowledges, and celebrates the beautiful light in all of you. Namaste.